Hi, my name's Senga Lindsay. I'm a landscape architect here in North Vancouver. We're standing on our edible green roof today, and it is early August. And today I'm going to show you how to harvest or when to harvest garlic. And here is our row of garlic plants here. You can see they've dried out, they've crisped up. Now there's three basic ways of that you can harvest garlic. First, if you plant your garlic in the winter time, in the early spring you'll have plants that will germinate and come up about a foot. Now you can take the greens from the garlic and use them in the early spring for cooking. And by the time midsummer comes along, what you'll find, and you can see that in my previous video, is you'll have a central stalk or a scape that will come up, which means that the garlic is ready to flower and reproduce itself. Now, those scapes you can harvest and also eat or cook with. And by cutting them off, and you can see these are the stems here where the scapes have been cut about a month ago. By cutting those scapes, what you do is you now divert the energy of the plant from making seed or reproducing itself. You divert its energy into it producing what you commonly refer to as the garlic bulb. And the bulb will take about a month to form. It will swell up in the ground after you cut off the scape. Now, this is early August, like I said. Typically garlic at this stage, depending on your weather, we've had very cool, wet weather. You could harvest it from about mid-June to mid-August. So we're sitting at the first week of August, which is perfect. Generally what you want to do is when you look to harvest your garlic, you can see these are old leaves. Garlic will start to die back when it's almost ready from the bottom leaves up. So you want to look at maybe having your first 3 or 4 leaves dry out. That means the garlic's almost ready to go. Now in our case, we only had 3 or 4 leaves in this case. So what I did is I just let the garlic, I periodically checked the base to make sure that the garlic wasn't rotting and that it was starting to swell and do quite nicely. Stopped watering it, and thank goodness it stopped raining in Vancouver, to allow the bulb to expand without rotting. So I did some preliminary checks every week or so to make sure it was doing well, and I just let the whole plant dry out. Because we're on an edible green roof, we have this light soil, so it makes it really easy to harvest garlic. You have to sort of treat it like an egg when you pull the bulb out, because if you do damage the fleshy part before you cure it, the bulb could end up rotting. So we have this nice loose soil, and all I really need is the handy trowel I'll grab the stem and I'll lightly dig with my trowel a little bit away from the bulb to pop it out. And there you go. Beautiful garlic. You want to make sure that the other evidence that your garlic is ready to go is the paper covering will be pretty uniform, and that's a way of protecting the little cloves that you eventually eat inside. So once you have your garlic out of the ground, what you need to do is you need to cure it, and it takes about 2 weeks. So you can hang your stalks up in a garage somewhere well ventilated, a little bit cool, so that your garlic will cure and harden. And you want at this point make sure that, like I said, the bulblets itself, so the cloves, don't get damaged, so that you get a perfect clove for cooking later on. Typically these bulbs here, or these cloves, will last about 6 months before they want to germinate. And what you want to do is store them in your kitchen at room temperature so that you can sort of keep the bulb dormant until you're ready to cook. Hope you've enjoyed the video about garlic, and please visit my website at www.sengadesigns.com for any more information on edible green roofs. We've got beehives, we've got onions right next door, all things edible, cooking and growing. Thanks for watching.